What's up, gamers? Today we are going to be looking at an absolutely incredible base defense in the WT AUF PZ 4. We end up with 7 kills and over 5,000 damage. We're going to head up into about the C3 area, roughly somewhere around that. That brings this off and put that over there for this time being. Now, I do like to sit in these bushes here, just because it's a bit further back. I'm less likely to get spotted. Sometimes you can be up there, and if you fire, they're just going to spot you. So we get the 30-90. Unfortunately, we hit him straight into the track somehow. And what's even worse is I managed to track him. He doesn't repair it, and not one single person does any damage to him. Not the M103, the 4ASC, or the SU-130. But we do see the ELC, and we stick a big meaty shot into him, as they are probably the most annoying tanks to me, and I really dislike them. So, finally get one big old 501 damage into the AMX 1390. Now, I'm just taking a look around. As you can see, the south is getting pushed quite heavily. And I do think that they've got better tanks there. Especially as our M103 is, for some reason, sitting in the bushes right in front of me. And obviously, he can play how he likes, but when you are top tier heavy, if you're not in a position, we are going to get overwhelmed. They have pushed right through. They have already taken out one of the M451s on the other side. They can just see me looking around, trying to work out. And I don't think I've quite noticed. Right there, I noticed. Right, they're going to be pushing the south, so we need to fall back and try and defend. I see another WT there, and the T-34 has rightfully... I don't know whether he was in the middle. I think he went to the middle and retreated, but yes. Now I'm going to go back to one of basically what I think is like almost one of the strongest positions in the game. Back into the B1, B2 area with the bushes, and there's a rock that if you do get spotted, you can hide behind. So we're getting back there because there's an Object 263 coming, a WZ 11114, and the new Konskavitska. A KV4, not sure what else that was, a 50 TP, and an M103, so we have plenty to shoot at. Right, we stick one into the 263. Now it's just about getting the DPM out, really. We see another one fire. Unfortunately, looks like a tracking shot. Now, obviously, where the bushes are, and I'm 50 meters behind the bushes, some of them will be double bushes because there are trees in front of them. We're not going to be getting spotted anytime soon. And as long as that T-34 is there, he's actually going to do well with the spots. So we stick one straight into the lower plate of the WZ. We're up to 1,500 damage. We're going to try and reload before we get another one. He's gone, so I try and snap one into the KV4, finish him off. Unfortunately, KV4 does have good armor. It was on the side, so the track ate that. The WZ is sticking out a little bit, so I'm going to try and see... No, we can't hear him, but the 263 is there, and I do think we're going to be able to reload. Now this gun is amazing handling. As you can see, I'm moving, I'm rotating. I do have my first ever experimental equipment, which I ranked all the way up to tier 3, as I do quite like this tank, to be fair. The only thing I dislike is it 5 or 6 degrees of gun depression. Sometimes that can really hamper you down a bit. Now, I'm going to help this gonna help the T-34 out with the 50 TP, and we stick a big meaty shot into him. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get him. But we're up to 2 kills, 2.8k damage, and we're going to finish off the 50 TP. Now, in a moment, you'll see all these tier 9s and stuff pushing over, so I'm going to take out the most important. I'm going to try and lessen the gap. The more guns you can take out, the less damage they're putting out. Obviously, that tier 9 is worth way more than that T-80 32. So, obviously, I see a Cobra. I'll see if I can get shots in on him. But we could. It just doesn't quite work out. Can't seem to get around enough. And BZ, here he comes. We'll stick one to the side of his turret. And boom. Ammo rack. Absolutely beautiful. We're up to 3.8k of damage. We've just completed the mission, which was destroy internal modules, and 5k of damage, which we obviously do. We stick one in to help the 430. with the T54. He finishes him. Okay, the Cobra's there. There's a full health Scorpion. Not anymore. That WT's done, but he obviously kills him in return. There's an M103 pushing on the top, so I'll help the SU in a moment as soon as I take out this next gun. So far, we haven't been spotted at all. I've done all of these shots and I haven't been spotted, so nobody knows I am even here. As far as they're concerned, last time I was spotted was... I think maybe... No, I don't think I've ever been spotted. They don't know where I am. Until this shot right here. Bang. Fired. M103, then it gets spotted. Now we're up to 7 kills, 5.4k damage. And can we get the 8? No. Unfortunately it missed, and that is how you... Okay, so these are the post-game stats. Obviously, do expect to kind of get an ace tanker when you do 5.4k of damage. We ended up with 7 kills, 5,484 damage, and we destroyed 9 critical hits. So Amarak Track Commander, most of them are going to be tracks. Obviously the BZ, we did fully Amarak him, and the ELC managed to hit his turret gunner. And 1 base defense. We did manage to do block 3, completed with honors, and TD2 also. And these are the missions. So the score was us on top, base 1.2k. The object 430 actually managed to do alright. He ended up 2.7k. And the other WT managed to do 3.7k. So a very good hold from probably us, I'd say us two at the top. And then hit with the object 430. Obviously these just pushed in and got absolutely minced by the WT AUF PZ. We fired 20, we hit 19, and we penetrated 15. So a couple of them got eaten by track, as you saw. We didn't fire any gold, no need to with that, and we got 39k. So let me show you how I have my WT set up. What I have in my WT is I only had 2 cruise skills and obviously the 1. These have literally, as you can see, just ticked over. So we have full camo on all but 1. So that does only bring the camo to 30%. So it's not entire camo crew. Obviously we have it painted. We have gun rammer. We have aiming device. Not sure why. I just didn't really know what else to put in there for now. But it does bring it down to a 0.3 accuracy. And we also have the mobility improved system tier 3. So that's 8% to engine power. 6%, no, plus 6 to the turret traverse speed or gun traverse speed, depending on what you've got. Plus 6 to the hull traverse speed, minus 6 to dispersion during vehicle movement and gun traverse, which is why it kind of handles so well. And plus 5 to the top speed and plus 3 to reverse. Now, what else could you put in on a tank like this? You could put improved rotation mechanism device if you wanted to. You could always put on something like optics if you want to be able to spot a bit more, and if you really want to go dead quiet, stick in the low noise, you're going to raise yourself all the way up plus 5%, so you're going to be up at 35 plus the camo. You'll be around about 40% at the end of everything, so that would be extremely high. But if you like the video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see any other videos, just drop them down in the comments below. If you don't have anything else to say, just leave an emoji because engagement.